Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 338 of our Be a Better You annual challenge. We're doing one thing every day this year to be a better human being, a better version of ourselves. And today we're talking about your life framework priorities. Yesterday we ranked and rated on a scale of 1 to 10 where we feel like we are in the different areas and aspects of our life. And I did this right along with you, so I'm going to show you. Got mine in here. And then what I did is I went back and I looked at, well, what did I rate myself at the beginning of the year? And then is it better or worse now? And to my surprise and chagrin, I was worse in two areas, relationship and contribution. And so as I am ranking these on a 1 to 10 priority order, number 1 being the most important, number not 1 to 10. I only have 9 life framework areas. What is the least priority? Because that is part of what's going to set me up for what I'm going to work on and what my priorities are going to be next year, leading into the, I guess, Me Supersize You annual challenge. So I did that. I went down in those two areas, which it's always a snapshot. So I don't beat myself up about it. I just use it as information to make decisions and choices going forward. And I encourage you to do the same. I'm always surprised. Every time I do this exercise, I'm surprised at what actually comes up. And then once I start thinking about it and becoming aware of it and paying attention to it, I realize, okay, this is why I am feeling this way about this right now. Remember, each of these ratings that we give ourselves are just a snapshot on that particular day. So maybe yesterday, which I do have a cold, I was feeling a little bit off. But what we're going to do today is, again, we're going to list where are my life framework areas? Here we go. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, contribution, communication, and confidence. And I always just put the letters because I've been using this framework for so long I don't have to write the words out anymore. I'm going to think about, okay, what is my number 1 priority? The reason I like to do the rating exercise first and then compare it to the beginning of the year is it gives me my usually top 2 or top 3 areas that I know I need to prioritize going forward, at least for the rest of this year. So relationships and contribution will probably be, I'm going to say number 1 is going to be relationships. Number 2, I'm going to write that down right now so I don't forget. Number 2 is going to be, I'll do this right with you. So for me, and I encourage you to do this too, number 1 is going to be relationships. Number 2 is going to be contribution. Number 3 is going to be physical because I know I got some work to do there. 4, I'm going to say mental and emotional. So for 4 and 5, and then 6 for confidence. Probably should have been higher, but I'm going to put 7 for financial, 8 for communication, and then 9 for spiritual. Why? Because the things that are less important to me will be the things I don't focus and do projects on as much. Now, remember, all of these areas are interrelated. So if I work on relationships and contribution and physical as my top 3, that is going to positively impact all the other areas and aspects of my life automatically, right? Because if we improve in one area, we usually improve in all areas. So that is our action item today. All you have to do, make your little initial list and then just say, all right, on a scale of 1 to 9, or ranking on prioritization of 1 to 9, what is my number 1 area that I need to set priorities in and make sure I'm achieving that goal and objective? If you're having a health challenge right now, guess what? Physical is always number 1. Because if you don't take care of your physical self and your physical body, and then that also applies to mental and emotional and spiritual, right? If any of those are really, really broken, you know it, and you know that you need to prioritize fixing those things and repairing those things and finding solutions that work for you in order to keep moving forward and being a good human being. I want to let everybody know I still do this every day, even though I forget to share it. This is the card from the card deck, and I've got yesterday's and today's because I feel kind of guilty when I forget to share because I think they're really powerful messages. Grab a magnifying glass. Yesterday's was, by my attraction to things, I am making choices. So guess what? The things I think about, the things I pay attention to, they are influencing me, my choices, my decisions, what I pay attention to, whether I believe it or not. It's why I'm super excited to be pretty much off most social media platforms, except for the school platform, which I'm building a community on. And then the one for today is I can attract relationships that agree with my desires. I would say this is a personal block for me and a belief, which is interesting that it's a relationship card and relationship. And again, I picked a relationship deck for the No Nonsense November challenge, and I'm just keeping and rolling with it in December as a kind of fun thing to do. And so that tells me, yeah, relationships are an area that I need to work on. We're always getting messages about what's most important to us and what we need to work on or improve or feel better about or be better in. It's just whether we're willing to listen to it or not. And then this month, last month we did Dr. Wayne Dyer. This month I'm pulling a page for Power Thoughts 365-day affirmations from Louise Hay. I love these. These are like the cards to me, only they're all hooked together. So I just randomly ripped through the pages. And today I deserve to enjoy life. I ask for what I want and I accept it with joy and pleasure. It's about receiving the things that we want, because if we're not focusing on the things that we want, guess what? We're never going to get them. If we're not thinking about, visualizing, planning for, and acting as if we have them already, and that's not faking it. That's modeling and visiting our future self as if we've got it already. And, that's how athletes perform so well. That's how Olympic level athletes perform, is through visualization. One of my favorite tools. And then the other one is my home fulfills all my needs and desires. I fill my home with love. I really like both of those. So those go upstairs with me or go with me to the rest of my day in my purse, wherever I might travel today. That's it. If I can help you in any way, all you need to do is reach out and ask. If you want to participate in next year's annual challenge, I'm going to, I think, share it in my current school community. And that's where I'll be doing it and posting it. I don't know that I'm going to show up on all the social media platforms next year. I have not 100% decided or not. So if you want to be a part of that for free going forward, I would say just put challenge in the comments below, and then I will send you the link to the community, which is free right now to join it, and it's free for you forever because I'm still doing founding members. And make sure that you have a spot there for next year's upcoming challenge. All right, anything you need, just ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I will, of course, see you tomorrow.